June 4th, 1944, was the worst day of my life. My crewmates and I were being held captive in a steel cage on an American aircraft carrier. Searing heat from the ship's engines turned the already stifling tropical air in the cage into a virtual blast furnace. Worst of all, far worst of all, we could see our proud boat, the German submarine U-505, being towed behind us like some wounded gray wolf being dragged into captivity. Despite my best attempt to scuttle her, she had fallen into American hands intact. The first enemy vessel captured on the high seas by the United States Navy since the War of 1812. 55 years later, however, the shock and shame of that day has mellowed to a nostalgic pride in our lucky old boat. Today, U-505 can be seen high and dry on display at Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry. According to its commemorative plaque, the submarine stands as a monument to the sacrifice of American seamen during World War II. But for us crewmen of U-505, the boat also symbolizes the hardships and sacrifices that we endured for 2 years of bloody warfare against overwhelming odds. The saga of our boat's wartime adventures is big enough to accommodate both interpretations. Over the years, I have organized several reunions of the American and German veterans involved in her capture. Today, the hatreds and misunderstandings that once separated our peoples have vanished. We veterans embrace each other, much as our nations have, focusing on our similarities rather than our differences. We now understand that during the war, whether we were hunting or being hunted, we were all just young boys doing what we saw as our patriotic duty. The only arguing now is over who will pay for the next round of drinks.